Cancer, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. If you're returning, guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I get started, this is, yes, your monthly video for June, but just like I'm telling all of the zodiac signs, things have taken off like crazy, really crazy, and I'm trying to schedule everything the way that I can. I'm trying to organize everything so that I'm going at everyone's needs. So unfortunately, I have to cut off the monthlies, but instead of doing it twice, I'm just going to do it once so that way I can get through all 12 zodiac signs and at least give you guys a reading once every month, versus 2 times a month. It's just too much and too much of my energy is being drained. And the monthlies are actually my lowest rating, so I just figured, you know what, I'm just going to put my energy towards the things that are bringing in the views, and then I still will keep these because I like knowing what's going to happen for the month. So with that, Cancer, have a great message ahead of you, so hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. We're going to start off with the Three of Swords. So I feel like Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, it talks about separation, it talks about loss. Okay, so this feels like you're disconnected from someone. This feels like you're at a loss. This feels like kind of heartbroken. I don't know if you've recently broken up with someone broke up with you, but there's this energy of heart hurting or some type of loss when it comes to a connection or relationship. Could be a family member, could be a friend, but I do feel like in June you will be leaving someone or losing someone, or vice versa. But I feel like someone is walking out of your life, someone is leaving, or you are walking out of someone's life, or someone is walking out of your life, and it's going to leave kind of that hole in your heart feeling. The Eight of Swords is telling me that you are still stuck to this person. So energetically, you're going to still feel feelings for this person, whether it's love, whether it's just feelings. I just got a message really quick. So there could have been a relationship that you could have been in, Cancer, that you're really connected with this person. I feel a sense of a lot of love. You there's 2 pictures though here with a blindfold on. So 2 of Swords and 8 of Swords tells me that this connection you were blindfolded from. You know, so you didn't see this connection for what it was, but you felt the connection. You felt what it was, like the connection that you had with this person was very strong, but you were blindfolded from something. And I'm trying to... It's like you saw the connection for what it was, or you didn't see the connection for what it was. What is going on here? I feel like it's a mix. I feel like some of you fell in love. You had a connection with someone. That connection was strong. And then all of a sudden that connection disappeared. It was like they ghosted, you ghosted, whatever. It just fell apart really quickly. So it was like as fast as this connection comes in, it leaves as well, Cancer. I also feel like you're really upset right now because of a connection that has left, because of something that has disconnected. And I feel like right now Spirit is trying to tell you that you can't see what you need to see right now. So yeah, we understand that you feel that hole in your heart. We understand that you feel scared and you feel alone and you feel a sense of loss. But you've got to understand that sometimes people leave our lives because there's certain areas of our own lives that we need to really work on. And I really feel, as I look at your cards, that the reason why this person had to leave your life is because you had to ground your life, or this person had to ground their life. But there's a lot that was going on between the two of you, and I felt it on both sides though. Like, I feel like, Cancer, if someone has left your life, they needed to go find themselves. And if you left someone, or if you broke up with someone, I felt like it was a need of you having to find yourself. You know, so it's something to do with here where someone had to find themselves. There's something to do with ghosting. There's something to do with walking away, separation, loss, being stuck, still connected, still loving this person, still missing this person, still thinking about this person. But Spirit says, because you have that blindfold off, you can't see what you need to see right now. You know, all you're doing is feeling, and even though that's okay, you need to take the blindfold off and see why things have unfolded the way that they have. All right? Because you're in an area of your life right now where you're working towards what it is that you want, whether it feels that way or not. Like, you've made the decision, or a decision, to either walk away from someone because you knew that wasn't for you, or B, you're deciding that you want more for yourself. So it's kind of like moving in the right direction, working towards what you know you can achieve, working towards what you know you can change right now, instead of sitting around and wallowing in like self-pity or something. But I just feel like Cancer's just in this place where you want more for yourself, but it's like, how do I get that? You know, because you do feel that sense of loss, that sense of not understanding why things fell apart the way they did. But you are working towards a career, you're working towards achieving something, because that's what the Age of Pentacles is. It's working towards a bigger goal. So even though someone has left your life, even though you had to leave someone's life, you knew, or you are starting to realize, starting to see the truth that this connection either wasn't what it was meant to be, wasn't what it was made out to be, or you just knew at that very moment that there was something else going on in your life that you needed to improve, or this other person realized that. Right? Which doesn't make you guys bad people. People think because someone leaves someone that they're a bad person. No, sometimes you get into a connection with someone, sometimes you get into a relationship with someone and you realize that, wait, like, this isn't what I see for my future. This isn't what I wanted. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. It just means that I've realized that now than later, you know? So of Two of Wands, it's time to make a choice, Cancer. It's time to look at what's going on in your life right now. Ask yourself, am I happy? And if I'm not, you know, how can I make myself happy? How can I move in that direction of starting something, of going after a passion, or going after, you know, what it is that my heart is telling me that I need to be doing? Because you're at a crossroad right now. You're deciding, you know, should I stay or should I go? And I feel like the answer for you guys is lying in doing what your heart is telling you what to do. You know, moving into rebuilding yourself, moving into getting some strength, moving into having that courage for yourself, moving into a better direction. Because I feel like if this connection, if this person is really someone that you really want to be with, what's truly meant to be for you will be for you at the end of the day. So regardless if you stay and wait, regardless if you move on for your life, if that person's meant to be with you, they will be back into your life. Maybe you both need to separate in order to come back together down the road, because something quick is also coming in. Knight of Cups. So I don't know if this is another relationship, another connection that's heading its way in, but it's coming in quickly. You know, maybe this is a business opportunity, maybe this is an opportunity just in general, but I feel like something fast is coming in because you are recognizing that you need to manifest new things into your life and new connections and new opportunities. So something fast is coming in. And the Three of Cups talks about, you know, if you need to cry, you cry your emotions out. All right. But when you cry, when you've had your fair share of crying, it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate that you're alive. It's time to celebrate that you're, you know, happy. It's time to celebrate. And if you're not happy, then it's time to celebrate that the fact that you have a chance to become happy. You have a chance to have a do-over. You have a chance to look at your life and to make some better choices, to make some better decisions. Okay? It's going to take strength. It's going to take patience. But you know what? Divine timing. This is all divine plan. Whatever this is that's going on in your life, whatever is unfolding, it's all divine timing. It's all divine plan. So you have connections coming towards you. You have blessings coming towards you with the Seven of Cups. So everything that you could possibly want is on its way to you. But I feel like at the end of the day, you have to be independent. You have to know who you are, and you have to know what you bring to the table. The only person who should be shining their light for you is you. You know, work on those goals, work on those ambitions, and work on becoming a better version of you. Because at the end of the day, happiness is created by you. And as long as you love yourself, everything else will fall into place. All right. So your Oracle card says, find a balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. All work and no play makes Jock a dull boy. You've probably heard this before. Does it apply to you or someone you know? So a lot of you are working too much. You know, you're working, and I get it. You know, you want the money, you want the pentacles, but at the same time, are you doing that at the hands of love? Are you not giving love a chance because you're working too much? Are you working too hard and not allowing enough time for rest and play? Are you feeling bored? Are you in danger of becoming boring? Be truthful with yourself when answering. Even though fairies are known to be super hard workers, they also know how to rest and play. The fairies are flying in now to remind you to take a break and give your body and mind a well-deserved rest. The problem with work is that once you've completed one task, there's always a waiting... The problem with work is that once you've completed one task, there's always another one waiting. A bit like housework, but even though it may feel as though you need to rush to get everything done, taking some time out can actually give you more energy to complete the task at hand. Fairies love to snooze, and they're telling you that 40 winks in the afternoon, also known as a power nap, could be beneficial for you. The strong message here is to get some rest. Get some sleep, Cancer. Have a power nap. This card could also be saying that you're playing too much. Perhaps you're procrastinating when you ought to be working. You need to be really honest with yourself about this, as you only know if you have the right balance of work, rest, and play in your life. All right, there you guys have it. Some serious, some funny moments, and some heartfelt moments, and some clarity, guidance. Hopefully this helps you guys. Hopefully this makes sense for June. You guys take care. Sending y'all love and light, and I'll see you guys back in July.